Tim Tszyu says that wasn't Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Most fighters today are puss cat. What's good? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all. So, the big homie Tim Tszyu recently gave an interview, and he spoke about the Terrence Crawford-Errol Spence fight. Gave some really good insight into that fight and what was going on with Spence. He also had some other interesting things to say about his fellow boxers and why he feels like most of them are puss cats nowadays. I just want to break that down, give my 1,000 nickels on what's being said for anybody.
But it's interesting. You got Spence moving up. I definitely love a fight with him one day. I'm a throwback fighter. I'm not afraid. I'll fight anyone. I don't give a shit. Nah, I think he's alright. I think that stuff will recover. I don't think Spence has ever been the same after his car crash. Even with the Terrence Crawford fight, all praise to Terrence, of course, but it looked like it wasn't the same Spence. He was off in every way possible. There's no more old school fighters these days here anymore. They're all a bunch of pussies. They fight once a year, then they go on 2-year vacations.
Alright, y'all. So Tim Tszyu, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, puss cats as boxers. What's really going on?
Don't try this at home.
So Tim Tszyu gave an interview recently, in preparation for his upcoming fight with Keith. One-time, bum-time Thurman.
You finding anything?
Is this a thong?
What?
Is this a thong?
And he spoke about, or he was asked about, the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight and what he felt about Errol Spence, his performance, and his future. And he gave a pretty interesting answer. He said that he feels like that wasn't Errol Spence in that fight. You could look at him and tell that there was something wrong. He was off in every facet of the imagination. There was nothing normal about Spence that night. And he also said he feels like Errol Spence hasn't been the same since the car accident. I actually disagree there, because I think if the car accident, other than his eyes being messed up, I think if the car accident was having those physical effects on Spence, you would have seen it in the Danny fight. You would have seen it in the Ugas fight. You would have seen it in a couple of other fights before the Terrence Crawford fight, as far as physically.
I broke my back. Spinal. Oh my God.
He might not be doing exactly what he was doing prior to the car accident, but you got to think, prior to that car accident, he was in immaculate shape. And when he came back, I'm pretty sure for a few months, he didn't actually train. So when people say in that Danny fight he looked slower, or he was doing this and that, he didn't look like his normal self, that's kind of obvious. When you take that type of time out of the ring, you're not going to come back and look yourself. You're not going to come back and look exactly the same as you did before, something like a car accident which held him out of the ring for, an abnormal amount of months. And it doesn't have to be something as extreme as flying out of the windshield of a vehicle that makes you stay out of the ring. Keith Thurman's not been in the ring for months and months and months at a time. And when he gets back into the ring, he didn't look like the Keith Thurman that got beat by Manny Pacquiao. He didn't look like the Keith Thurman that was of old. He didn't look like the Thurman before the Pacquiao fight either. He just looked like a shell of himself.
You still gonna leave me in that 50, right?
And he didn't go through any car accidents. I know he said he broke his hand or something, and that was the reason why he hadn't been in the ring for a while. But he didn't have any car accidents, and he didn't look the same. And he's not going to look the same in this Tim Tszyu fight either. On top of all that, Tim Tszyu spoke about fighters nowadays and how they're kind of puss cat fad. I would say the real word, but YouTube is going to kick me directly in my NUTS's. And they're going to demonetize everything I own if I say that word. So, I can't really say the actual word, but I agree with Tim Tszyu there. You know, Tim Tszyu is correct. You know, these fighters nowadays who claim to be the best, who claim to be pound for pound top guys, not only fighting once a year, and they're fighting bums, you know, in the meantime. You know, you might get a good fight every other year out of your favorite fighter.
He's going to fight me? He's going to fight me? He's going to fight me! Yes, he's going to fight me! Ooh.
I'm so confused.
And I don't care who you pick. Pick them all. Pick anybody. You might get a good fight every other year out of your favorite fighter. And then you got guys out here like Tim Tszyu, you know, who's really trying to push himself to the next level. This guy said, hey, I don't care who I fight. I'll fight the Charlo brothers, both of them at the same time, and they can do a tag team championship of the world, and I'll still beat both of them. And I would probably have to agree with Tim Tszyu because he seems like, you know, one of those type of guys who just wants to go for the gusto. He don't care who you put him in the ring with. Feed me the fish, and I'm going to dispose of them. And I agree. You know, most of these fighters nowadays, they're not even worth mentioning, which is why I don't mention a lot of these people, because they're not worth mentioning. And, you know, it's just pathetic nowadays. People claim to be the most entertaining and this, that, and the third. But the best you can give your fans who are shelling out hundreds of dollars for your fights and that are, you know, making you millionaires and half a billionaires, you know, within 5 or 10 years. And the best you could do for us is give us these David Evansian style fights and then complain to the fans or say the fans are wrong for wanting, you know, the best to fight the best. It's quite pathetic when you ask me.
What did you say, nigga?
So I salute Tim Tszyu for keeping it real with the fans and trying to give us the best that we can possibly get.
People look at things in a small box because that's what their phone is, a small box.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
Expand your mind, go outside and just look in the air. Just people need to go outside, put the phone down for half an hour and just look up.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
Because your mind closes in when you're always looking at something so small. Look out to where you can't see anymore and just let your mind kind of breathe and expand.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
I think the Tupac that he did with Pac was horrible. I think that was a disgrace.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
And then you're talking Tupac, somebody who you love listening to. Over that, it's like he took Pac's lyrics and he put his beats, and he should have never got the okay to play with Pac's voice like that and his legacy.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
When Timberland just did AI with Biggie, everybody shit on Timberland.
I mean, we gotta know where this money going to.
But nobody said nothing about Eminem, and this is what the fuck I'm talking about.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. Hit that like button for me, or share. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tubes, or holler at me over there. If you want to collab or feature a product on your channel, on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. And we are mighty.
I was gone for a minute, now I'm home. Riding with my nigga Slugs, talking on the phone. Talking to this chick I used to fuck, her name Simone. Sent a message, yeah, and she feeling so alone. Told her, baby, I don't care if you locked up tonight. I can't risk my life chilling at your nigga's spot. Maybe later we can get a room and make it pop. Girls like you be getting niggas shot. She said, boo, I'm sorry, it's too late, I'm paranoid. See you in a while and I don't know your boy. Niggas so annoyed, I can't even get no ass. Had to call her back and tell her, baby, I'll pass. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls. Okay, I think I'm about to lose a little cash. Riding down 7th Street with easy bluegrass. Got a text from BS, he said come to bottoms up. Come to VIP and tell them freaks to follow us. I remember when the dog house was calling us. At the house party, had the ladies going nuts. Pocket full of ones and I'm about to throw them up. Acting like a rich shit was only $50. Club about to close that she won't go home with us. She don't know the money, she just say she wanna fuck. I hope I don't mess the mood up. When I tell her, bitch, you dead if you set me up. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls, I just think they want my money. I can't trust these girls.